Hello, welcome to my presentation. My name is Susan Karen Odio, presently a postgraduate student of UCAM. I am a mid-school teacher with over 5 years of experience. My teaching philosophy is learner-centered curriculum design empowers students to co-create knowledge through active inquiry. In this presentation, I will be exploring LMS platforms, design thinking tools, curriculum theories, and leadership in education. Curriculum design is a deliberate organization of curriculum within a course, including activities, readings, lessons, and assessments to achieve educational goals. This is according to Ornstein and Hawkins 2020. Some of the importance of curriculum is it ensures alignment between objectives, instruction, and assessment. It also supports continuous improvement by embedding formative and summative evaluations. Here are key platforms for curriculum delivery: Moodle, Google Classroom, Edmodo, Canvas, and Blackboard. Moodle is an open source LMS favored for its flexibility, scalability, and extensive customization options. Google Classroom is user-friendly and integrates with Google Workspace. It is ideal for basic course management and assignments. Edmodo is a social learning LMS featuring assignment collection, quizzes, and responsive design. Canvas and Blackboard is an enterprise solution for higher education, offering advanced analytics, content authoring, and collaboration tools. This is according to Bayazit 2004. In all of these platforms, I leverage more of Moodle's analytics dashboard each week to refine my lesson planning and use nearboard polls mid-session to adjust activities on the fly. Theoretical and model context: Tyler's Objectives Model, 1949. Taber's Grassroots Model, 1962. Stenhouse Process Model, 1975. And ADDIE Framework. Tyler's Objectives Model: define objectives, select learning experiences, organize instruction, and evaluate outcomes. Taber's Grassroots Model is a teacher-led hypothesis formulation and feedback loops. This is according to Michael and Nelson 2021. Stenhouse Process Model sees curriculum as a research hypothesis tested in practice. This is according to Elliott 2023. ADDIE Framework. This is used for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. This is according to Dick, Carey, and Carey 2015. Importantly, this is how these models link to my practice. Moodle's quiz engine directly supports Tyler's evaluation step, while Session Lab's iterative workshops mirrors Taber's collaborative development process. Tyler's select learning experiences is enriched by Nearpod on whiteboards. Taber's collaborative model thrives in Google Classroom groups. Instructional and design thinking tools, authoring tools, design facilitation, training providers. My classroom example of these tools. In a recent workshop, I used Session Lab's personnel tool to create student archetypes and directly informed our module learning outcomes. Institutional e-technology infrastructure. My institution has implemented Model LMS, Google Classroom, interactive whiteboards, and a campus-wide Wi-Fi network to support blended learning. And this is the breakdown of this success. Notably, Tyler's select learning experiences is enriched by Nearpod on whiteboards, while Taber's collaborative model thrives in Google Classroom groups. Introduction and leadership background. I have experience leading curriculum teams in my institution, focusing on integrating digital tools for enhanced learner engagement. Leadership experience. Moodle rollout for over 2,000 students with 30% completion increase. Led design thinking workshops. Session Lab use improved project success by 25%. In this presentation, I will analyze 3 curriculum curriculum design theories. Tyler's model, 1949. Taber's grassroots model, 1962, and Stenhouse process model, 1975. Tyler's model is praised for clarity, critiqued for rigidity and behaviorist underpins. One of its strengths is it defines clear objectives, while one of its limitations is its rigidity. Taber's grassroots model emphasizes teacher-generated content and feedback loops. It fosters ownership but can be time-intensive, according to Elliott, 2023. One of its advantages is teacher ownership and flexibility, and one of its limitations is time-intensive. Lastly, the Stenhouse process model focuses curriculum as a hypothesis tested by teachers, values reflective practice but lacks prescriptive guidance. Case study and curriculum application. Here is a breakdown of my institution profile. Mid-sized school with over 5,000 learners. Model for delivery and analytics. Google Classroom. Edmodo for collaborative assignments. Current practice. Use of Moodle for course delivery and analytics. Google Classroom for outreach programs. Edmodo for collaborative assignments in lower grade classes. Structured via ADDIE. Analyze learner needs survey on Moodle. Design draft models in articulate storyline. Implement in Canvas with Google Classroom support. Evaluate formative Nearpod polls and final model analytics. Applying curriculum theories and leadership techniques. My institution blends Tyler's clarity, Taber's teacher involvement, and Stenhouse reflective circles. Leadership styles. Transformational leadership. Inspiring staff to pilot new e-learning models. Distributed leadership. Empowering department-level curriculum champions. Techniques. Regular design thinking sprints. User testing of prototypes via session lab and iterative updates in Moodle. Societal and cultural influences on curriculum. Social values and norms. Cultural diversity and multicultural education. Political and economic context. Globalization and comparative benchmarks. Community and stakeholder involvement. In my institution, we piloted a model on local heritage, co-designed with community elders to enrich social studies content and foster cultural relevance. Reflection and impact of curriculum on teaching practice. 1. Strengths. Data-driven improvement via model analytics. 2. Challenges. Balancing standardization with creativity. 3. Pedagogy shift from lectures to interactive project-based learning. 4. Assessment. Formative quizzes in Google Classroom for differentiation. 5. Future planning. Post-semester focus groups to revisit objectives per Stenhouse's inquiry circle. Recommendations and future outlook. Blended models. Combine LMS with synchronous tools like Zoom to uphold Tyler's structured objectives. Embedded design thinking. Leverage analytics. Review engagement data regularly, reflecting Stenhouse practice. Collaborative leadership. Cross-department curriculum committees. Ensure accessibility. Apply universal design for learning principles. Conclusion. Scalable digital resources reduce preparation time and allow continuous updates. AI-driven adaptive learning platforms, for example, EdInsight CMS, will provide personalized pathways. This is according to Yilmaz 2022. Integrating robust curriculum theories with modern e-technologies fosters meaningful long-term enhancements in teaching and learning. Thus, integrating structured models with adaptive technology creates meaningful learning. This is the end of my presentation on curriculum and how it relates to my practice as an educator. Thank you so much for your time.